Welcome students. We are going to go to the next tutorial which says about how to do the mapping of your K-map and how to write down the equations, simplified equations from that particular mapping. So we'll start on with the first one, two variable K-map. Let us assume you are going to map the value of a minterm in as 1. As I told you, minterms will carry the value as logical high. So it is 1. So if I want to write down this equation, there is no neighboring ones. So it means that it will take only value from this particular 1. So if I take the value and write down the simplified equation for this, you find out what is there on the right hand column side as well as in the row side. So column is having B value and row is having A value. Therefore, a combination of A and B. So that is the answer. Okay, we'll move on to the a little bit higher method in it. So you're going to take again a two variable. I have marked the minterms 1, 1, 1. So I told you, you can only combine the neighboring ones. So neighboring one is these two, is one combination. The neighboring one is these two. So as many number of ones are available, you should combine it either as an individual or it should be combined as a two-way, chord way, folding way, whole available bits. So here you have combined these two and these two. So two equations have to be arised. So how many combinations you make it, that much number of equations will arise. So if you take this value, you will have to find out on row side and column side. So what is the row side? X. What is column side? You see, you have y bar and y. If the variables are changing, you need not write that variable. So when I combine these two ones, only the row is unchanged. So I'm going to write it only as x because the columns are changing variables. Similarly, combine these two. When I combine these two, the rows are changing. So I cannot write the value. Only the column is remaining as y. Therefore, the unremained one is y is written. Therefore, the equation is x plus y. So this is one easiest method to simplify your Boolean expressions with the available logical Boolean minterms. Now we move on to three variable. So three variable mapping. If you want to do it, now we are going to take a three variable map. So how to do the mapping of your three variable with the values zeros and 1? In previous video I have explained you how to mark it. Okay, so 0, 0, 0, 1. Next it is 1 bit change only, therefore 1, 1, then 1, 0. 0, 1. Therefore I have named the terminals as x, y, z. So x is taken on this side, y, z is taken the other side. So 0, 0 can be written as, what is 0, 0 representation? Y, z. So y bar, z bar. 0, 1, y bar, z. 1, 1, y, z. 1, 0, y, z bar. So I'm just rewriting it in terms of the variable. Wherever you have 0, mark it as a complement. Wherever you have 1, put it as the same variable value. So it is 0 here and it is 1 here. So 0 will be represented as x bar, 1 will be represented as x. Now we have given you the values. The minterms have been marked. So 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. You are going to combine the minterms as the ones. Adjacent values are combined. So how many combination? Two combination. Therefore you will have two equations to be written. Now take this value. What is a combination? Row side you see x bar. It is maintaining the value. So x bar is there. Come to your column. You have now two variables, y is z, y is z bar. Z bar is changeable. Z, z bar. When it is unchangeable, you cannot take that variable. What is the unchanged variable? Y. Therefore, the term is x bar into y. Okay. Now come to this combination. You have combined two adjacent. You are going to write down the equation for it. What is the row side? X. Come to your column side. Which is the variable which is unchanged? Z bar, Z. It is changed. You cannot touch it. Y bar, Y. It is unchanged. Therefore, X into Y bar. What is this equation? X bar y plus xy bar. This is nothing a XOR gate equation. You can combine this into a XOR gate. X by y, and if you have the addition symbol encircled, we call this gate as XOR gate. So by using one single gate, you can perform this operation. Students, so we are going to go to the next one. It's again a 3 variable K map. I've given the map in terms of sigma m. So it means that what? The values of minterms are given. Sigma m, the minterms are 0, 2, 4, 5, 6. These value will take the logical function as 1. So you need to map your K map first. So draw a 3 variable K map, pictorially represented as x, y, z. You write down all these format in terms of 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Here it is 0, here it is 1. So write down this first. The variables are written. Now after writing this variable, you need to map the minterms over here. So for mapping the minterms, you should know what is this value of the each cell. So this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Similarly, this is 4, 5. I've taught you in the previous video. 6, 7. Okay, now you mark. Wherever you have the values of the minterm, put it as logical 1. So 0 is 1. Next 2 is 1. 4 is 1. 5 is 1. 6 is 1. So the remaining cells will be occupied by, if it is not there, it is taken as 0. Clear? So what will happen? After mapping your minterms, you need to combine the ones which are in adjacent side. So this is one thing to be combined. Next is you have 1, 1, 1, 1. If you combine two ones, your equation will be of two values. If I make this combination, you can fold it. I told you you can fold it. So now instead of two ones doing like this and two ones doing like this and increasing the number of logical gates, I can fold this very easily. You understand? First one is this is combined. One thing is over. You can next do the technique by combining these two one. It is adjacent. You can combine again this one. You can reuse the cell again and again. That is allowed. So you can combine here. But what happens here is 1, 2, 3. So you will get 3 equations. But according to our content, we should have a simplified equation. So you should find out an equation which goes with the simple and least number of logical gates. So to do, instead of doing this two single combination, I can fold this very well. Since it is on the edges, I can fold this very well and make it into a chord. Chord will produce only one variable. Okay, now you take this variable. Now you, after mapping this, you need to write down the equation. So take this one. The common term is x. What is the common term here? Y bar. Therefore, the answer is x into y bar. You got the answer. Next, you are combining a folding technique. 4 ones are there. X bar x, it is changeable. So, no need to worry about. Now, you have this column and this column. What is the unvariable changed? Z bar. So, the answer is only Z bar. See here, you have reduced the gate. You have only one AND gate and one OR gate. If I write it in 3 terms, I'll get the 3 AND gate and 2 OR gate. So if I make this one, so let me take, you have like this, okay, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So this is one equation, this is one equation, this is one equation. So the answers will be y bar is z plus y is z bar plus x y bar. So how many gates are used? How many gates you are using it? AND gate, AND gate, AND gate. 3 AND gates you use. Internally you have to have 2 OR gates. You have to have OR gate 1. Okay, but if I come over here, how many gates I need to use? Only one AND gate plus one OR gate. So you have reduced the number of usage. The gates have been reduced. So which means that the reduced gate will be your final simplified expression and not this one. This is how we use a K-map. and we have to be very smart enough to find out how to combine the ones in a smarter way with the least number of gates, and that is your perfect answer. Now we move on to the next problem. So an equation has been given. Okay, so once the equation has been given, how to do the K-map for it? So we find out how many variables are used. A, C, A, B, A, B, C. Therefore, 3 variable K-map. You understand from here it is a 3 variable K-map. Now you need to, first step is you need to expand the equation with all the minterms variable. So find out the variable which is not available and write it in terms of minterm as x plus x bar. This I have taught you already in SOP method. My previous videos, last 2 videos, I have expressed about SOP minterm calculation. In that I have expressed to how to expand your equation with the unknown variable. So b is not there, therefore you are writing it as bx plus x bar, b plus b bar. C is not there, therefore C plus C bar. Here all 3 are there. Here A is not there, therefore A plus A bar. Now you multiply. Find out how many number of redundant information are there, repeated values. All 3 are repeated. So take only one value. The remaining things carry over. Now convert this equation in terms of bitwise. If it is complement A bar, you take it as 0. If it is B and C without a complement, you take the value as logical high, 1, 1. Similarly, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now try to convert this into a binary from to decimal value. So the answer is, so the value will be here equal to 3, 1, 2, 5, 7. So this is the value. Now we are going to do the sigma operation because it is plus, therefore it is sigma operation. Minterm, therefore m. You rearrange the value from small to higher. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Okay. So till here I have taught in the SOP video. Now from here we are going to mark into a K-map. It's a 3 variable K-map. So put a 3 variable K-map and put all these values as you know it. Now I have marked it 1. So 0, 1, 3, 2. So I marked it 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6. So 1 is 1, 2 is 1, 3 is 1, 5 is 1, 7 is 1. The remaining all put it 0. Then you combine the ones. So you find out very easier here, one chord. So combine the chord, then one with the neighboring one is this one. So you can reuse the value, so it is 1. Now write down the equation. So the equation will be with respect to what is the value for this chord. These are changing, so no need. When you come to column wise, the unchangeable value is z, therefore z. You combine the 2, so value will be x bar, unchanged is y, x bar y. So this is the equation. So when you combine a chord in 3 variable, chord in one chord in 3 variable K-map, the variable will be 1 only. The output variable is equal to 1. If you combine 2 bits in 3 variable map, the output value will have 2. See here, this is 2. If I combine 2 ones. If I combine a chord, you will have only 1. That's what is written. So you will find out if a chord is used, you will have less. If 2 is used, you will have 2. That's the thing.